Hi, I'm Cassandra, the Digi Dame. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the book cover design process, or more specifically, my cover design process. If you're an author and you're self-publishing and you're wondering how this works when you work with a book cover designer, hopefully this video will help to clarify some things for you. The best way to go about this with your book cover design is to basically leave approaching your designer last in your author journey. By the time you get to the designer of your cover, you should already have everything else in place. So you should have your typesetting done, which is the inner design of your book. Obviously, if your designer's doing both the inside and the cover, then you'd be doing the typesetting first before the cover design, because you need to know what size book you're having, what format, and you should know who you're printing with. So whether you're getting an independent printer or whether you're printing through Amazon, you should already have those things in place before you approach your cover designer. You should also have things like your barcode and ISBN ready for your designer to go. If you're having a photograph of yourself on the back cover, if you're having a synopsis on the back cover, all of those things need to be given to your designer. So the cover design is really the last step before you go to print. You also obviously need the title of your book. Some people don't even have their title before they come to me, so it's quite ideal to have that as well. And think about any other details that you want on your book cover, because these are the questions that your designer will ask you. So they're going to ask if you want a photograph, if you want a little blurb about yourself put on there, if you're using your own name or if you're using an alias author name. If you have any idea of the type of cover, do you want photographic or would you like an illustrative cover? All of these things need to be determined before the designer actually starts the work. Once all of that's put together, you may need to provide your designer with files, such as your photographs, a copy of your synopsis, etc. Then the way I work is I don't just give you a cover design, I actually give you a book brand. So I go away and I do some research into the type of book that you have. So depending on the genre, I'll come up with a strategy. So I look into who your ideal customer or your ideal reader is, and I look at the competitive books to yours that are already out there in the market, and I come up with a unique brand strategy for your book cover. So I try and create a cover for you that will stand out from the competing books, especially if you're getting your book printed and it's going to be in bookstores. It needs to stand out on the shelves. But this also applies if you're selling on Amazon, because your thumbnail needs to stand out next to the other images around it. But we don't want it to stand out so much that it's out of place in the genre. So I come up with a strategy for your book, and I come up with some mood boards that contain some imagery and colours and fonts and suggested layouts for your book cover. And when you're happy with one of those directions, then we go into developing your concepts. When everything's approved and you get all your files, you don't just get your book cover with me. I also provide you with promotional images and mock-ups of your book. a banner to promote, and a few other goodies as well, which I like to give my author clients as a surprise in their branding package. So you, with the Digi Dame, you're not just getting a book cover design, you're actually receiving a book brand. So I apply all of the same strategies and methods and techniques that I do with a full branding project for a business. So that's essentially the process, and it depends if you're just having an ebook or you're having it printed. You know, I'll give you all the files that you need for those formats, or you might need both, so you can have both. And then you're ready to print and launch your book, which is really exciting. So if you're an author looking to self-publish, you've got your manuscript ready to go, congratulations, and I wish you all the very best with your book journey.